top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. Touchdown. John Ross. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play. Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He had the A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Looking to throw. Golden. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. He threw the interception on the previous drive, but that only led to 3 points. Defense held him to a field goal. They're still working with a lead here as they start out first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The Steelers had 10-5 to start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Harris running straight ahead. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. After 1, 7-3 the score. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Back to throw. Golden. That swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. Operating from the gun. Golden. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, first and 10. looking to throw. Golden. Slant pass complete. Najee Harris. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the big quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything.
Well, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back on. Throwing to start the drive. Golden, quick completion here to Johnson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Golden. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw. Golden. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ross. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete here.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Well, we're probably not the first, but all of us at EA Sports certainly want to wish you... All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've come upon... All right, the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys, if he wants to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. These 2 teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. To throw on 2nd down. Golden. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He's got Harris running the slant. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 23. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Throwing on first down. Golden. Slant route, and he's got Freiermuth. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on it getting.
He had the touchdown strike on that last drive, number 35 for him. They hand this off to Harris. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Here's Harris. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching me. Back now in Baltimore. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Going with a big fullback, Watt. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Harris, and he loses the football a second time. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead. Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Hey, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he's got it. And he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll go with a keeper, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Steelers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the... And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And they take a knee. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Harris. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
They'll run again with Harris. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Steelers at 11-5 on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Golden looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, for the offense, it looked like that drive had the makings of something. Of course, just a moment ago, he threw the pick 6. And now he'll try to get he and his offensive mates back in sync here. 1st and 10. Throwing after the interception. Golden. He gets it complete to Harris. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A throw over the middle, taken in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. They run with Harris. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Golden. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. Looking to throw. Golden. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline.
Intentional ground.
And yep, indeed, the flag is out. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And he's been off target here early on. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. He'll look to snap that streak here as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers. Operating from the gun. Golden. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
It's brought in by Harris. He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Operating from the gun. Golden. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. It's a quarterback sneak, and this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Steelers have cut it back within a score. So with 2nd and goal, still had a couple of downs. So it's all down to this, Week 18 on the NFL's. Throwing to start the drive. Golden. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. On first down, Golden. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. Finding space at the 40. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
On first and 10, Golden. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Freiermuth again. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second.
The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. Throwing to start the drive. Golden looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Golden throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Steelers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jay Sternberger in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. There was no going through the progression. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys.
The Steelers ready to take over on offense. Throwing on first down. Golden. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Back to throw. Golden. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
12 more yards there and another first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Back to throw again. Austin brings in the quick throw. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
They'll try and sneak it here. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. One quarter remains here as the regular season's back now in Pittsburgh. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 65 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Golden. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Golden. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Steelers stretch this 4th quarter lead even further. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They'll give to Harris. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. You got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run again with Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll run with Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, Week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to push them. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. Throwing to start the drive. Golden. Yep. And right away he lost the football. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
To throw on 2nd down. Golden finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
First carry for Najee Harris. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Golden. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. This is Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Golden. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 16. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now Harris. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Golden. This is caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson from 13 yards out. And the Steelers will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down. Throwing to start the drive. Golden. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Operating from the gun. Golden looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Again, he'll drop to throw. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken the lead. So partner with the passing. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. On first down, Golden. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Golden. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2nd down and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game. Pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Pat Freiermuth. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra points.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Throwing to start the drive. Golden. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw. Golden. He finds Ross right side. It's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st and 10, Golden jump, and now look at this, big gain but a fumble, and fortunately he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. Defensively well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
Looking to throw. Golden. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Golden. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And this, a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. A good pickup there, a 22. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. 3 yards remain for second down. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Golden. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Back to throw. Golden. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up.
And the Steelers set to take the field. They'll look to throw. This one brought in by Sternberger. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw. Out to his left. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a disappointing way to close out the season. He got into the playoffs but couldn't really make any noise.
Still a good season.
see about ready to take over on offense. Throwing on first down. Golden. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll look to throw again. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to...
He's hoping for better luck here on drive number 2. Of course, the first drive, he threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. And now starting again here, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That was absolutely a letdown or a breakdown in coverage because what I saw was cover 3. Both corners having an outside third each. A safety should be in the middle. And when they threw the ball across the middle, the safety was nowhere to be found, and a big play resulted. It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And touchdown! Darren Waller, 37 yards.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Golden. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. To throw on 2nd down. Golden. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. A big completion there against double coverage. And Charles, one of those guys had a pick on him earlier.
Yeah, so he didn't allow that to deter him at all, did he? In fact,
It probably was a challenge. Okay, you got to pick me four. It's my turn now to make the big play, and that's exactly what he did.
We've hit the 2-minute mark, second quarter, 14-7. Back to throw again. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
It sort of looks like they